God, what's up? What's going on, everybody? I'm glad you're here. My name's Jared. This is the LVME. We don't just do reactions here, but that's what we're doing today. Brand new artist, guy I never heard of. I'm not even sure what kind of music we're about to listen to. Some dude named Samson popped up on my homepage before I even signed in or anything. And the title of the song is, I think it's a song, caught me right away. It said "Sincerely a Taxpayer," and I just immediately got Oliver Anthony vibes. Rich Men North of Richmond just really struck a chord with me, man, like it did millions of other people around the world. And so I was intrigued by what we're about to check out here. Now, normally I do a little bit of research into an artist that's brand new to me, but I went to this guy's main page on YouTube. It didn't look like he's been too active, hasn't had a lot of videos out lately. And his About Me part of his page had absolutely no information about him whatsoever. So, I don't know. We'll check it out. Whatever it is, I'm down to give it a listen and see what's up. Because I've been talking about this a bit with some of the other videos, but there's a lot of angst in the air, in the zeitgeist, as the Germans say, you know, and a lot of it has to do with government and what's going on with it. And is a song or whatever this, I'm assuming it's a song, Sincerely a Taxpayer sounds like somebody who's got some shit to say. So let's see what's up. Now listen, if you are brand new to my channel, first off, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a few. But I got to tell you, I'm going to pause this video and talk about whatever it is that we're hearing. And if that's going to bother you because you haven't seen this video from Samson before, then please click on the link right down below. It's going to take you to his channel. Watch this video there. If you're down with it, give him a like, give him a sub, then hit that back button. Come over here, hang out with us for a Smokin Reaction, and then hit me up in the comments with your thoughts as we go through whatever the hell this is. All right, let's do this. And if any of you know anything about Samson, I would like to know. Even if I wind up absolutely hating this, I'd still like to know a little bit about this guy. I mean, I know I can Google it, but I'd much rather hear from y'all. Okay, here we go. What are we looking at here? This looks like a garage, man. Looks like a garage. The guy's got his computer out there turned on. Here we go. See what's up. That's a nice little bluesy intro. Fine mullet you're rocking, sir. A fine mullet indeed. No sarcasm.
I'm hurting. I can feel my money draining. They take everything I make and you wonder why I'm complaining. I break my neck to make this money, then they just come and take it from me. My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing. But they keep on coming and they keep on taking. These motherfuckers go ham on me every time I bring home the bacon. And I wonder what it's for. Ukraine, great funding a war. Have we spent enough yet? Should I guess not? Look, here they come for some more. Fuck me, I'm sore. Sucks being poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years.
I have to run it back. Okay, all right, we listen to a rapper. All right, how? Cool, man, cool. Ooh. That's even better. Okay, all right, dude's got some flow here. All right, he's spitting, he's talking his shit. All right, we got to run that back. I was not prepared. When I saw the mullet come out, I was like, oh, must be country. He don't even sound like country rap. I don't think he's country rap. I would have heard of him because I've taken a fairly deep dive down that genre. But actually, what do I know? I just found another country rapper I'd never heard of. Jamie Ray had the song Fire. Anyways, all right, let's try this again here, dude. Let's see what my man is saying. Let's see what my man Samson is saying here. He is spitting.
I'm hurting.
Yeah, me too, man.
I can feel my money draining. They take everything I make and you wonder why I'm complaining.
I think we can all feel our money draining. And it's not just the taxes, it's the inflation.
I break my neck to make this money, then they just come and take it from me. My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing.
My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing. Feel that.
But they keep on coming and they keep on taking. These motherfuckers go ham on me every time I bring home the bacon.
Oh, that was nice. These motherfuckers go ham on me every time I bring home the bacon. That's a nice little
And I wonder what it's for. Ukraine, great funding a war. Have we spent enough yet? Should I guess not? Look, here they come for some more.
And they do, man. He coming back for more again. How much is enough? How much is enough for this? Don't even get me started.
Fuck me, I'm sore.
Yeah.
Sucks being poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years, wasn't struggling before. Back when Trump was in office, fuck all the junk that they called him. I never saw any of the shit that people always said he was in the comments. All of
Oh, my man spitting.
being poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years, wasn't struggling before. Back when Trump was in office, fuck all the junk that they called him. I never saw any of the shit that people always said he was in the comments.
He said, fuck all that shit that they called him. Basically, I never saw any of that shit that they said in the comments and on the news. And how come nobody's had to answer for that? I don't care if you like Trump or you hate Trump. It really doesn't matter. At this point, history has shown us that all that shit they were saying about him was bullshit. It was bullshit. The whole Russian collusion thing. Where's all the angry... Every citizen should be pissed about that because the news media and members of the Democratic Party went on national television and told us to our face, right? I mean, looking dead in the camera, that the sitting president of the United States is basically a spy for Russia. A treasonous act punishable by death. A sitting U.S. president. That little Adam Schiff dude said repeatedly that he had seen evidence that proved it that he could not say because of his, security clearances and durka. And it all turned out to be BS. And it shouldn't matter if you like Trump or not. That should piss you off. Like, how many millions? Dude, we heard that shit every day. Every day. And don't even get me started on the whole Charleston thing where they keep just saying he said something he didn't say. Like, again, it shouldn't matter if you like the man or not. There's a transcript. You can read what he said, and then they meaning the Democratic Party, they just come out and lie about it. Like, how come they keep lying on this dude? Okay, at what point do you stop and wonder, okay, like, they lied about this, they lied about that, they lied about this. No, people get too blinded by their hatred and by their emotion to just stop, pull back, and see what's going on. And you're right, things were better when that dude was in office. We all were making more money. I think when he left office, gas was like $1.88 a gallon, everybody. Think about that for a second. I just paid $5.05 for the cheap shit. Yeah.
All of it was nonsense. I ain't even trying to ride him either. I'm just saying you gotta admit that shit was fine when he was the leader.
He said, I ain't even trying to ride him either. Like, ain't no fucking Trump dick rider. But shit was better. Mm-hmm.
It was fine when he was in charge. I never saw bills as high as they are. I never got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car.
I never got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car. Bro, I haven't filled up my car in so long. I can't afford to. I can't. I'm getting 13 miles a gallon running the AC in my SUV out here. My SUV, I mean like my Isuzu Trooper 2. Like I'm rocking some pimpin' new shit. I mean, it's nice. It's cherry. Don't get me wrong. But like, it's just, man, we're all feeling that, right? High gas prices like this are a tax on the middle and lower and poor classes. It's not a tax on the wealthy. Driving around in a Bugatti, like I live in Vegas, I see these ultra luxury cars all over the place. Them gas prices aren't hurting those guys. They're not. Man, I guess this is gonna be one of those videos. All right, first off, this dude can rap. Like I didn't even know. I never even heard of him. This dude can rap, and he's making a point and saying some shit, and he's got some fucking flow too. I like this, man. All right.
Trying to ride him either. I'm just saying you gotta admit that shit was fine when he was the leader. It was fine when he was in charge. I never saw bills as high as they are. I never got chills just literally thinking about filling.
I never saw bills as high as they are. I saw this meme a friend of mine sent me, and it's funny, but it's also not funny because it's so true. In the meme, it said something like I can't call them Bills anymore. They're grown. I call them Williams.
Up my car, it shouldn't be that way. I don't care about Russia or Ukraine, but I do care about my own country. Is that insane? I care a lot about all the tons of money that we're paying because it's mine, not yours, and I'm the one that feels the pain. I get taxed on my fucking ass for every dime I make. It'd be fine if they would spend my money wisely, but no way. It'd be great if they...
It wouldn't even be fine if they would spend the money wisely, but it would be better. Spend the money wisely. Which...
because it's mine, not yours, and I'm the one that feels the pain. I get taxed on my fucking ass for every dime I make. It'd be fine if they would spend my money wisely, but no way. It'd be great if they would take it and pay for important shit that benefited you and me, and not just wage wars with it. And where the fuck are all the liberals? I thought you stood against this shit.
Yeah, where are you people? I thought you stood against this shit. Dude, I will never forget during the 2000s, during the W years when we were fighting these wars, man, there were people, there was these abandoned parking lots. I was living in Colorado Springs at the time. There were these abandoned parking lots downtown where they were putting these tent cities of protesters. And they'd be out there, they would live in tents on abandoned parking lots with their big no blood for oil signs and all this stuff. And I didn't have a problem with that, man. I mean, it wasn't my property, and if the people who owned that property were cool with it, then whatever. I'm just saying they were there protesting their war, doing their thing, and then Obama comes along, he gets elected. I'm not even kidding. The fucking inauguration day, that shit was gone. Same war is still going on. Same fucking wars. All the protesters are gone. Like, that is intellectual dishonesty.
Thought the war machine was your enemy. Now you're friends with it. Now you want to go to war. Now you want to fight. Now you want to pick sides in a feud where everyone is white. Now you want to get involved and go and blow a person up. I'm just saying, I'm surprised this altercation ain't diverse enough. No one deserves this stuff. I just don't believe the tears.
Okay, all right. Oh my God. I have been feeling that shit. I'm sorry. It has been bugging the shit out of me, the fact that all of these people out pumping this war in Ukraine, all these liberals who have just turned into warmongers, like, is there a whiter country than Ukraine? Like, these are the same people that have spent however many years telling us the most evil people in the world are white men. They are horrible pieces of shit. They're privileged, they're racist, they're misogynist, the patriarchy, this, fucking that, and the other. And then what happens? What actions are taken, right? Well, the actions are taken that we leave Afghanistan high and fucking dry. And I wasn't a supporter of that war. I was in the beginning. It was like rah, rah, 9/11, all this stuff. But then as time drug on and emotions wear down, you start, in hindsight, it's 2020. You're like, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. But we certainly don't leave that way because we fucked all those people over. All those brown people. Like, what about Hawaii? They're getting a $700 checks. Boy, everybody's fine now. Anybody from Hawaii watching? You're good, right? I mean, he sent you that $700. I don't get it. But the Ukraine, they get billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. Man, look, I have a daughter and a girlfriend. Like, I've had plenty of trash TV on and around me, and I've seen plenty of episodes of fucking 90 Day Fiance, right? That's one of the biggest damn shows in pop culture, right? And I'll never forget this one where this black man is paying to go to the Ukraine and has a dating service, right? And there's a local lady who like runs a dating service, and she's getting all these women together to see him. I can't remember dude's name. And he goes over there, and all these women are fascinated, and they're literally in the episode, they're like we've never seen a black man in person before. They're like, why are you interested? I've never seen a black man in person before. Like, that's how lily-ass white the Ukraine is. But now those white people are okay, but fuck the people in Hawaii and fuck Afghanistan. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And it's very frustrating because one of the things that just drives me nuts is intellectual dishonesty like that. Like, if the war is bad when Bush is doing it, it's bad when Obama's doing it. I just, it's very frustrating. And all this money we're sending these people, billions and billions and billions of dollars. I drive by people starving in the streets here in Las Vegas, starving in the streets.
blow a person up. I'm just saying, I'm surprised this altercation ain't diverse enough. No one deserves this stuff. I just don't believe the tears you weep. Countries where brown people get bombed every day. I don't hear a peep. You fucking hypocrites.
Yes.
Thought the race thing was your shtick. I thought as long as white people were involved, you don't give a shit. Those are your words, not mine. I'm just wondering why. Why do we have endless money for them and
Oh my God, I love this dude. Okay, all right, that's what I'm saying. I've been wanting to say that. I just, oh wow.
thought the race thing was your shtick. I thought as long as white people were involved, you don't give a shit. Those are your words, not mine. I'm just wondering why. Why do we have endless money for them and none for Hawaii? Why is it every time Zelensky needs a loan from someone, we're the only ones that give it to him like we owe him something? We got issues of our own here at home that no one's discussing, and they keep growing cause no one in power is gonna do nothing. We're stuck. How the fuck we gonna help somebody else when we can't even reach inside our own pockets to help ourselves?
Thank you. It drives me nuts that we have veterans in the streets. Like, I know every city has homeless, and there's different kinds of homeless. There's the homeless people you see that are like, you know, they're dressed nice, their shoes are clean, you know what I mean? They're shaved. They got some bullshit sign talking about, oh, we'll work for food, and they're just trying to get some money because they could go get a job, but they're out there panhandling instead. And maybe they're homeless, and maybe they're just panhandling. But then there's the real homeless, and you can always spot the real homeless if you know what to look for. I mean, look at their feet, look at their clothes. Are they dirty? Are they desperate looking? Do they look hungry? You know, these are things that radiate off of people. And I have seen people here in Las Vegas. They're like the Walking Dead. It is frightening and scary and awful that this can happen. And I'm surrounded here by millions and millions and millions of dollars. Some of the most luxurious shit in the world. Right across the street will be the poorest people you've ever seen in America, man. Just living in the streets and starving. Oh, but Ukraine. Oh, the Ukraine. Democracy. Durka-durka-do.
We could allocate that money to our own people in different ways, to clothe and feed and bathe and let them know it'll be okay. We could definitely do that. Don't tell me it's not that simple. People overcomplicate this and make it some fucking riddle like, can't just feed everyone. Are you insane? You know how much that costs? Way less than we've sent to Ukraine. I know that for sure. You don't have to be a mathematician or a foreign relations expert to figure out that division. You don't have to draw a graph to see it would cost a fraction to solve half of the problems we have and stop them from happening. I'm just saying, what kind of fucking world we living in? So many billions we've given them. When's Europe chipping in? When we gonna start splitting and stirring up the dividends and begin telling?
Remember when Trump was telling the other NATO nations to pony up some cash and start paying their share instead of having us pay for all that shit? I think it was NATO. No, it was the UN.
And other nations, it's your turn to lend a hand. Listen, I don't think Ukraine deserves any of this, but I also don't think Zelensky is as great as they said he is. I don't believe the media when they blurt shit on their shows.
Dude, didn't Zelensky just suspend elections in this great democracy of the Ukraine? I mean, I could be wrong because eventually I can't pay as much attention to this type of thing as I used to because I get stressed out about it. And it's just, what's the point of getting stressed out about it to a certain extent, because I'm not going to run for office, so I'm not going to do anything that can change anything. And I'm not out there trying to proselytize. I don't try to change people's opinions. I gave up on that years ago. You got to change your own mind for yourself. So what's the point of getting stressed out and worked up over situations you have no control over? But I still have that burning desire to like know what's going on, so I pay somewhat of attention to shit still. Yeah, my guy right here is, wow.
You'd have to be naive to think this dude's as pure as driven snow. No one is, especially when you run a nation, dog. Your morals are compromised the minute that you take the job. So I don't trust Zelensky, Putin, Biden, or anyone. I don't think any of them give a
What is that saying? Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
fuck fuck about all us little ones. All the people of Russia, all the people of Ukraine, most of the people of the USA probably feel the same. We don't want this shit, it's only the elites that do. They line their pockets, they profit from this, but not from me and you. Quite the contrary, in fact, we pay for it with our lives and money. They take chunks of everything we make. You soldiers die for nothing, so they can gain some more power and keep their banks fat. And all we get is table scraps. Fuck yeah, it makes me mad. Fuck yeah, I get upset. We're constantly ignored. Why the fuck I gotta pay for this? I don't want this war. How the Pentagon have 6 billion unaccounted for, but when I do my taxes, I'm afraid to be $1 short. I'm afraid I'll go to jail. I'm afraid I'll do some time if I don't pay you back the money that you wasted. That was mine. I can't keep quiet anymore. It's impossible to shut up. I'm sick and tired of being
like I said, I can't keep quiet anymore. Did you hear his voice break right there? Did you hear that? That's real right there.
Constantly ignored. Why the fuck I gotta pay for this? I don't want this war. How the Pentagon have 6 billion unaccounted for, but when I do my taxes, I'm afraid to be $1 short. I'm afraid I'll go to jail. I'm afraid I'll do some time if I don't pay you back the money that you wasted. That was mine. I can't keep quiet anymore. It's impossible to shut up. I'm sick and tired of being responsible for all your fuck ups. But the question is, what we gonna do about it? There's never a plan of action. All we seem to do is shout it, and I'm guilty of it too. Always bitching and complaining, never walking, always talking, always lipping off and saying I'ma do shit but I don't. And to be honest with you, that's the reason I don't make a lot of songs, and that's the truth. I'm sick of bumping my gums. I'm tired of flat.
Okay, I guess that's why he must make other music like this. I have no idea. A dude can rap though. This beat is the shit. It's very bluesy. I like it. And he riding this beat, just spitting his fucking fire.
Complaining, never walking, always talking, always lipping off and saying.
See, that's why I don't even like talking about half this stuff, because I don't like bitching. I don't like complaining. What am I gonna do to change anything? Nothing. But sometimes I feel like we gotta speak up. I think maybe it's good just to let other people know that, hey, I feel this way. Do you feel this way? I mean, you're not the only one, right? That's why I like hearing him say this stuff, because it's like, okay, cool, man. There are other people, and I know there's other people who feel it, but it's still good to fucking hear that, right?
Saying I'ma do shit but I don't. And to be honest with you, that's the reason I don't make a lot of songs, and that's the truth. I'm sick of bumping my gums. I'm tired of flapping my jibs. Something needs to be done, and I don't know if rapping is it. We need a real solution, but we need to get together first, because unless we're all in this as a whole, it'll never work. However, what do I know? I'm just a moron with a pen, but there's power in numbers, and there's more of us than them.
The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on, continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all, at all, at all.
This beat, that piano right there. Dude, that beat was incredible. That piano was really, really nice in there, man. The George Carlin sample at the end was very fitting. It's funny, I think about George Carlin. I mean, George Carlin was, I think pretty clearly a liberal, a Democrat. I don't think he would be today, would he? Would George Carlin be a Democrat today? Who knows? That song just had me tripping. I'm sorry. I probably ranted. I don't even know how long this video is. I feel like I've been ranting and raving through this whole thing. It's just, man, my boys touched on a lot of things that I have been thinking about. You know, like it's frustrating, man. Times are crazy, man. Times are wild. And the best thing that we can do is find ways that we can unite and find things that we can agree upon. It doesn't mean we have to agree about everything, but we need to stop being so divisive with everything. And by we, I just mean society as a whole. I mean, that's the reason that government uses a lot of propaganda to try and keep us separated and at war with each other culturally, so that we don't unite and see what they're doing to us as a people. I think that songs like this one here, which was, slightly reminiscent of Richmond, north of Richmond, it's in that same kind of vein as well. They speak to a lot of the frustration that I think a lot of us are feeling, man. Like I felt everything that dude was saying. I have felt all that shit, dude. All that shit. I don't think there's anything he said that I haven't felt here over the past few months and now years. I mean, what the hell is going on, everybody? What the hell is going on? Like this, we can't keep going this way. Let me know in the comments what you think. Ah, yeah. Finally, if you want to support this channel at all, a lot of YouTubers, they just ask for money or send me PayPal. I used to be monetized, and YouTube came along and took that away over some bullshit, like they did a lot of channels. But I got these bumper stickers I had made, and they're kind of fitting, I guess. Opinions are not a crime, like those old skateboarding are not a crime bumper stickers from back in the day. But Samson just shared a whole bunch of opinions, and I just shared a whole shit ton. And you don't have to agree with them, but there's such a clamp down going on social media and the news and everywhere else on free speech that you can grab a little bumper sticker like that from me, help support this channel a little bit while making a small statement in support of free speech too. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. I would love to get some discussions going, and I'll get back to as many of you as I can. Hit the like and the subscribe button if you're down. I'll catch you all on the next one. All right, later.